Hey guys, welcome to Wild Banana O'Clock. Today we're gonna have a very special episode. As you know, 2020 has been a tough year for almost everyone. Today we're just gonna, stop being funny for a while and just get real for a bit and talk about mental health.
Yes!
Hold on a moment. Can you smile a little bit?
We're being serious.
We
Yeah,
are being serious.
Being
But we are
serious
funnily serious.
doesn't
Yeah.
mean that you don't
We're
smile.
gonna
No. We're being very serious.
Okay.
now.
Yeah,
Who had a
so-
good year this year?
Who?
People that sell masks.
How do you embrace yourself for who you are?
Duh.
How do you...
I think the most simple way is to stop comparing. Because once you compare, then you're like, oh, I want to be like that. I know it sounds easy and stupid, but that's really one way.
Me, I look very different from the rest of them because I'm plus size, but that doesn't mean that I cannot accept myself for who I am. So you just have to find that uniqueness in you, and then you just embrace that part
No,
as a whole.
You're not different from people that plus like you because you're chill.
You're true.
That's why you're different from us. It's different.
I accept that.
Usually what I try to tell myself is that, all of us are really set differently. And that's the part that is okay. Ways to cope with anxiety.
I'm a very confident person. I've never actually doubted myself much except for one time in my life. I actually left my full-time job and then to pursue like social media. That's when I actually had a panic attack and I vomited. That was like the first time ever I felt this way. It was a very weird feeling. Yeah, I actually my whole mind was just blank. I was just like, oh.
Wow.
Yeah, I cannot take it. I went to the toilet and just like, everything.
So whatever I saw on TV is real. Like whenever you get nervous, you
Yeah, I had to really take some time off. Like sometimes it's very dangerous to be yourself.
Think about
sometimes.
life.
Yeah. But I had to, for me personally, I had to just disengage from everyone and just be alone for a while and then gather my thoughts.
I have a slightly different approach. So actually I had a lot of anxiety attacks when I was in army because of like certain circumstances and stuff. I get very anxious when I'm like put into high pressure situations or even when I'm just in grass. But how I dealt with it was more of like focusing on things that I love and keeping all these things that make me anxious away. So in some sense it's like running away to something that's a bit warmer and stuff like that. But for me it works lah.
About anxiety, right? Why are you smelling her?
I smell something nice.
Oh, okay, it's me. Oh, it's her. Or
just
maybe
checking.
it's Hakao. Okay. Okay, about anxiety, right? I want you to know that everyone in their lifetime will experience some sort of panic attack one time or another. There is a bit of difference between anxiousness and panic attacks. So what he experienced was panic attacks. And this kind of things will happen to you when you least expect it and you would throw up and stuff like that. If it happens to you, the first thing that you should do for yourself is to focus on what you can feel and what you can hear and what you can see. And don't beat yourself up for it.
PSLE is nothing lah.
Oh my god, you! Okay, next one. How to get my mind off my upcoming report card?
Wow, next question.
Am I a genius?
Psychic!
I'm a psychic.
I hate report cards, really. I don't know about you guys. People who go to who study, right, they have report cards, and then adults, we have reviews.
I guess it's just us not liking the fact that people have to tell us how we fare throughout the year.
To be honest, I'm not a studying person. I cannot study for nuts. I can tell the truth, I'm only like street smart.
Oh,
I can cheat your money.
I cannot study.
Yes!
I really cannot study. My PSLE is like 195. I know what I can't do, so I focus on more what I can do. Hence, I'm here. I enjoy creating stuff like thing. So report cards to me and everything. You must also read the bottom part. Some of your teacher very encouraging one, like, oh, Keiji is a very creative thing. He brings joy to people's life.
Ask your parents to read.
Yeah.
I think there's a big difference between learning and schooling.
Yeah.
In that school is like something that is mandatory and it's basically what everybody kind of starts off with. This school process, right, is basically a means to an end. Let's say you want to be a doctor, you have to study. There's no way around it, right?
Yep.
But if you want to do something else, you want to be an actor, you want to be an artist, something like that, you don't really have to do well in the classic school system per se. You can study and learn like art or film or all these kind of things, right? And then be better at that yourself. A report card is basically telling you like how you've done for the year. You can focus on the good, right? And you can look at the bad and think about where you can improve. I've always looked forward to report cards because then I know where I can reflect and turn and see how I can do better.
I think this is very important.
Yeah, I want you to know that this won't be your last report card.
Yeah.
There will be your other report cards. So
Yeah.
you can look forward to that. How do I know if what I'm having now is anxiety, and how do I justify it? you do not have to justify it. Like, you know, you don't have to justify your feelings.
Perfectly
or
normal.
what you're feeling. Anxiety is something that happens over time, something that you experience for a long time. Like, you know, constant self-doubt, a lot of nervousness and unsure of what to say, what to do. But it has a lot with like heart racing and all that kind of stuff. But panic attacks, the best telltale sign is when part of your face, for example, go numb, or like if you have chest pains,
very
something like
tense.
that. It mimics a heart attack. Sometimes it's just you wake up in the morning or you walk into a room filled with people and you're just anxious and you don't know what to say. And
I have crowd phobia.
yeah, it's very tough for them to deal with.
I actually went to like a psychiatrist for this anxiety problem. Basically, what is one of the things that I was taught is to take things and try and break it down step by step. For example, the task of losing a wallet, right? First step is like think of where you last see your wallet and stuff like that. When you break it down, task doesn't seem as daunting as it is.
I think
Initially.
what person is trying to tell you to do is to calm down,
Yeah.
straighten your thoughts so that you can analyze.
Yeah,
better.
untangle the thing in your mind, and then everything you see a bit clearer, stuff like that.
Next question, how to be confident in yourself?
Wow.
Are all of you guys confident? Will you say that you're a confident person?
Yes, because I got big PP.
I think for most of my life, yeah, I am confident.
What about you?
A lot of people tell me that I am very confident, but I don't feel so because I feel that I am just very sure of who I am and what I want to do.
I know what I can do and what I cannot do. So when it's something I can do, I'll be very confident in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I cannot take nice picture. So the most awkward thing that happened to me this year was I had to go for a photo shoot. Chrysan was there. I had to like smile, I had to like pose.
But you were so good.
No, I was freaking awkward.
Okay.
Thank God Chrysan was there. Like a familiar face in that situation really helped the situation a lot.
okay.
So when she
think
was
that
like there,
works
she was
too.
like, hey, you look good. I'm like, okay, thank God.
Actually, in my head, I'm like, wow, this one rubber.
I also think that, Baba.
I'm the least confident here. Thing is that for me, it's really my self-talk. I like to beat myself up.
Yes.
That's a very bad habit.
Don't beat
Yeah.
yourself up. I can beat you for you.
Thanks. You beat me now.
Serious episode.
But things that I'm not confident in, I need to practice. I actually went to the mirror and smiled.
Hey,
see
it's
whether-
a very good practice.
But
Yeah,
guys,
I
the
had-
It
photo
tricks
is
your
so
mind.
nice though. Like,
No,
look,
I really
look at it
had-
here.
Can I share something? I want to share something. So self-talk, right? It gives very real changes to your brain. Like whatever you say, right, over a long period of time, it's gonna form like a habit, and you're gonna believe it. So the more you tell yourself, like you practice slightly healthier thoughts, it's like a ratchet effect. Like your brain will be like, yeah, I'm better.
I think it's a
every
chain
day."
effect. Like if you know how to do that thing and you are confident, yeah, you will just ace it, lor. But if you tell yourself that like you cannot take photos,
Yeah.
you haven't even tried. You already tell
Yeah,
yourself I cannot take photos.
Every morning I wake up, I look in the mirror, I'm like, I got big PP.
Ah,
PP.
yes, you got big PP. You got big PP. You got big...
She knows.
I don't want to see.
Yo, today is about mental health, not about like a relationship, yo.
Okay. I compare everything in my life, and I know it's bad, but how can I stop it?
Oh, remember just now you
Yeah.
say don't compare yourself with
Very hard lah.
others.
We live in Singapore. Singapore is a kiasu culture. We always compare. Not compare one.
Yeah.
There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that we don't see.
Yep.
I completely agree.
So for example, I see like, wow, Hakao is living such a ideal life.
Yeah.
I want to be like him.
Yeah.
But you don't understand.
He works so hard.
He goes to the gym every day. He works hard for that physique that you see on social media. You don't see the hard work put in it. But
Okay.
he slack a bit lah. Slack a bit now. Slack a bit.
Plus, like, social media, everyone just put the things that they want other people to see.
Correct.
Right.
Like, you don't see everything that goes behind the scenes.
So don't compare.
Yeah. How to cope with stress? I want to point out to the thing that you mentioned just now, like about breaking things down.
Yeah.
When I'm stressed out, right, it's usually because I have things to do, right? I'll write them down on little post-it notes in point form. But it cannot be unrealistic, like today I want to finish 20.
Okay.
It can just be simple 5
When you
areas.
feel stressed out, you just have to just take one step back and then maybe just go somewhere else, walk around,
Yeah.
go treat yourself some good food or exercise.
Or play game.
Yeah, there are a lot of
true.
things. Find something you like, you enjoy doing, and you feel peace at it. How do you control your anger? Nick.
Hey! How do you control your anger?
Why I pass it to Nick? Because Nick doesn't go like, what I don't want to do already. He doesn't go like that. But whenever he feels stressed or he is angry, it's all written on his face. Yeah, so Nick.
I feel like I do have a lot of anger problems, and like, I was a very angry kid. In primary school, I always fight with people, you know. Like every other day, I'll be like punching this guy, kicking that guy, that kind of thing. I think it's just a lack of control. Like for you guys when you're angry, you know, you feel it inside of you, but I let it come out.
So right now,
So how do you do it?
yeah, how do you deal with it?
Yeah, I have not. Definitely you don't do it now. What?
You start to learn that there are consequences when you do things like that. Now, if I punch someone on the street, I might go to jail. Maybe you can vent out in like fragment room or like play games and stuff like that, or exercise. You know, I go gym, then I bench press. Like, why you bitch today? Ah! Find a platform for you to vent out lah, or walk away. Yes, one of
Walk
my
away,
things
yes.
is walk away. Calm down. Later you come back and try to address the
Or
issue.
count to
again.
10 and walk away.
Yeah.
Whenever you're angry, you don't say anything nice.
Learn to walk away. Even if people call you pussy, just walk away first. Just walk away.
How do you guys deal with haters and negative comments? Call me ugly, they call me try hard, I don't care. I really don't care. I laughed even. I only get offended when they put a negative comment on one of my
Loved ones.
no, not loved one, like whoever's in the video with me.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Then I'll be like, what the shit, why you say that sort of thing? If it really affects me, I just delete.
I actually read every comment on any One Banana video at least for a week. I get more affected at comments that say like, oh, you know, we copy people's idea or some shit, right? Or if the content is bad or like it's overdone or whatever. Because I feel like this work is something that I'm proud of, people are just like shutting it down. Then that's when I get like, oh yeah, shit.
The most recent one, wow clock. So there are a few comments that says like, you know, I don't really care about CC, just bring on Kelly or Thomas. I think these are really comments that I feel it's not that I've not worked hard enough. Just because I'm not pretty doesn't mean that I don't deserve that time to be on Wild Clock. Don't bring someone down just because you needed that attention.
In that same video, let me just highlight some comments that I've read. Cece's vibe is so wholesome, like oh my god. Cece's laugh is so contagious. These nice comments, like we can also focus on that, right? So I think that's great. Thanks to you guys. Leave a positive comment below.
Normally, I would recommend don't reply to haters. Normally, but sometimes you just want to like do them back. I gave 10,000 to my mom. Then the comment is like, wow, why must you show off? Why cannot? This is my money, this is my channel.
Yeah,
I want to give my mom $10,000. My problem is that I post on my channel. Why you need to watch? I don't know why I gotta be like, like, why? What's your problem?
Everyone can say what they want. It's a freedom of speech, you know.
How's your mental health during COVID? How's
Actually, I want to ask the two of you because you all are more like freelancers, right?
I am not badly affected because I'm still doing campaigns and stuff. Definitely the morale will be very, very low because you cannot go out, you are stuck at home, all your productions has been postponed, jobs has been cancelled. But like I say, I'm quite positive. I take that as a break.
Yeah, I lost clients. I was actually supposed to fly to Japan just before COVID
Yeah.
hit. I was supposed to do a lot of clienting. Everything got cancelled. So income has definitely been hit. But what I did was I actually started streaming. I decided to go into a different area of live streaming. It was just keeping me occupied and also allow me to still have a social media presence. What about you guys, the working side?
My mom, she lost her 50% of her pay. But for me, I was starting my first full-time job. Thankfully, there was this kind of like action to help the family and stuff like that. I'm very grateful that I was able to find a job and I was able to work.
I think also one thing I tried was to support local business a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, me,
Oh, yeah.
me too, yeah.
I ordered so many
That's
random snacks.
Yeah.
Like, it was so freaking amazing.
I try to give as much shout out as I can.
I
Oh my god, I also!
I also.
I kept giving shout outs to like all the local brands because I really, really want to help them
Right.
in ways that I can. Just want you to know we're all going through this together. Okay, I'm clinically diagnosed with depression, anxiety, and PTSD. Am I afraid to tell?
Because you're
Case
being
get
judged.
judged.
Yes, but I'm telling you right now because I want you to know that it is okay. Like mental health issues is something that people ignore and treat it as something that is abnormal. That is not true. Everyone experiences a certain amount of mental health issues. When you need help, you have to seek help and you have to tell people that you trust. When it happened to me, the first people that I opened up to were my family, my bosses, Jason and Lingy. So I told them about it. And I told them about it because I believe that they can help me. At the end of the day, I want you to know that your problems and your feelings are valid and that it is okay and that I hope that you will speak to someone about it professionally.
When the doctor diagnosed me with depression, right, and then like I told my parents about it, actually they didn't believe it. They tell me like, oh, you're such a like happy kid, right? I understand that there's a lot of negative stigma about mental health. Some people, they are always smiling, so how can they be depressed? We are also doing this video to like bring awareness to it and like say like, you know, like this is an important issue that people should stop overlooking. Like when somebody tells you their problems, just learn how to listen to them. Don't shut people down. Like this person says like, you know, it takes a lot for someone to actually come to you with a problem. Try and listen and be empathetic. I think it helps a lot. You might not be able to help to solve their problem, but it can help to alleviate a bit of the stress or anxiety that comes with it, and you're like just helping them shoulder a bit of whatever problem they have.
Just take a note, it's a whole process. It's not a one-day thing. It takes time to recover. But if you honestly need help, if you need someone to talk to, there's always hotlines. We'll definitely put it in the description box down below. We'll try our best to help you guys in any way if you guys have any more questions.
Love will cure everything.
But I want to say I'm living proof. I'm much better now. I love you guys.
Anyway, thanks for watching this episode. It might be a bit long, it might be a bit more serious, it's not what we usually do, but we hope that, we brought some awareness to you guys on how to treat your friends or maybe how to deal with some of your problems, right? Look for your friends, your family, your loved ones, your dogs, Whatever you need to do, right? It's okay. You do you.
It's okay not to be okay sometimes.
Big amounts of love. Bye.
Bye. Love you. Here's a hug.
Big hug.
Yay!
Goodbye.
Bye.